That's special. I think he's only the second Australian-bred stallion to have won 4. I don't think it's happened with any other Australian bred, so we're very proud of that. We also had his father here, as you know, Reduce's Choice, and I also launched the career of his grandfather, Danehill. I think that's a bit unusual too, to have 3 in a row. So we're thrilled with all of that. And I don't think it's the end of it for Snitzel either. Julie, I think he'll kick on further because he has so much work in progress. There's a hell of a momentum there, which won't stop. So he could go on breaking records. We'll just wait and see.
Arrowfield has 8 stallions presenting in 2020. Of course, a lot of interest in the Autumn Sun, and we've been lucky enough to see his very first foal born here, a nice leggy little chestnut colt.
Now, I've been playing around with stallions for 40 years and we've had our share of success. I don't think I've ever gone into a season more confident than I am with the Autumn Sun. I think I can find no holes in the story of the Autumn Sun in terms of his pedigree, his performances, his mind, his heart, his physical conformation. He just has everything.
And Written Tycoon, of course, very exciting news, just announced that he'll be covering Black Caviar.
Yeah, that's exciting. We're thrilled, honoured to have her here, really. I'm going to have to make sure I'm here the day she turns up on the farm and have a look at her myself close up. But yes, she's a champion, you know. You get very few of those super champions, as it were. But he's got a very full book, and we're very grateful to the syndicate and to Woodside Farm in Victoria for allowing us to stand him here. And I think they'll be thrilled with the quality of the mares that has come. We've sent him some of our best mares as well, Arrowfield, so we're sending him 35 mares.
Castelvecchio, his stud career launches this year too.
Yeah, he's been very popular. He's, much like his father, a real personality, top-rated 2- and 3-year-old of his generation, right up there against what was a pretty good crop of horses too. Well, Dundeel is the sort of the boss of the breeding barn down there these days. With the demise of Reduce's Choice, he's kind of taken over there. Even though he's the smallest stallion we have, he does think he's the boss, you know. And very, very popular. He's a good outcross for Danehill line mares. He's had more Group 1 winners in a short time than almost any other stallion at the beginning of their careers. And there's a couple of massive waves of high-quality mares that have visited him. His produce are going to hit the tracks. Just can't see him failing. So I think he's a good option for everybody. It's a good band of stallions that we've got this year. A smaller band than normal because COVID prevented a number of our Japanese horses from coming back.
Is this one of the most competitive standing seasons you've had at Arrowfield?
It's very competitive, yeah. It's extremely competitive. It's been slightly moderated by the fact that some of the shuttle stallions haven't made it, the ones from Japan, and people have been a bit more conservative about the horses they send out, etc. But it is very, very... This is one of the most competitive markets in the world. Where do you have a market where you've got all the local horses retiring, the colts that are retiring and going to stud, and then a swag of these international horses plonking in at the same time to compete with you?
And lastly, of course, you've got the new statue here at Arrowfield.
We try to venerate the great horses and the great people that have helped make this place what it is during their lifetime.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about, because this has been noted. Why is it so important for you to do that?
Because I just want to say thank you to those animals and people that have built this place up, and recognise them in a public way.